Today we're going to review a bottle that has the word barrel 5 times just on the front of its label. It's got to be good. Let's find out. Welcome back everybody to Foolproof Hunter. I'm Joe and today we're going to be reviewing Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel, Toasted Barrel, Single Barrel, Toasted Barrel. That's a lot of barrels. It actually has barrel listed 5 different times. Heritage Barrel, Single Barrel, Handmade Barrels, Heritage Barrel, Toasted Barrel. Not a big deal if you're keeping track. Anyways, so this has been one of the most anticipated releases this year, at least for me. This is the one that I'm the most excited about, and I finally got my hands on it. So let's dive into this and see what it's all about. So I have already popped this, so it has been able to breathe a little bit over the last few hours. Hopefully that's enough to do what it needs to do. I'm a huge Jack Daniel's fan, as you can tell. I'd love to get my hands on the 10, 12, and 14, but of course, highly sought after and usually run secondary prices. So for now, I was so happy when I walked into one of my local stores. It's about 30, 40 minutes from me. And this was just sitting on the shelf. There were 2 of them. I immediately grabbed one up. I think this was about 76 bucks, which is right along retail, if I'm not mistaken. Jack Daniel's normal mash bill. So what they do is they put in a heavily toasted barrel that's then lightly charred. So the barrel entry is 100 proof, and then it's again bottled at 100 proof, which technically makes it a foolproof. They could have put that on the label. I guess they chose not to. It's then stored on the top floor of the rick house, and I'm pretty sure I read somewhere where they store these in the Coy Hill warehouse, so the top floor of those rick houses. It's aged somewhere between 7 and 8 years old. Barrel entry 7, 12, 17, which makes this a 8-year, 23-day rough. So it's an 8-year product. It's supposed to be shelf stable at some point in time. It's kind of like the Jack Daniel's single barrels. When they first came out, the barrel proofs, they were supposed to be shelf stable, and of course they flew off shelves and they were hard to get for a while. And now you can walk into just about any store and pick up one, either the bourbon or the rye, pretty much anytime you want. So with all that gobbledygook out of the way, let's get into this, see what it's all about. So this does have a pretty great color. I mean, right off the nose, it's sweet, toasted kind of marshmallow, nose. When I first opened this, I wasn't getting any banana note. And, it could have just been burning off the ethanol and whatnot, but I wasn't picking up any banana note, at least on the nose. On the palate, I did get a little bit of a lingering finish with a little bit of that banana note, but now that it's sat out a few hours, I am picking up on a little bit of banana on the nose, which is just nice because it's mixing in really nicely with that toasted kind of marshmallow and that banana, a little bit of graham cracker. I'm getting kind of a brown sugar, more of a darker type brown sugar, not really molasses or anything like that, but it's really nice. Of course, the vanillas are there. This is just I just want to make a blanket out of this and just wrap myself in it. Oh, I could just smell that all day. All right, let's taste it. So right off the bat, mouthfeel on it's really nice. I would say good to pretty great. Nothing overly viscous or creamy or anything like that, but just a good mouthfeel to it. That sweetness is there. Nice dark brown sugar comes through. The banana notes are there, almost like a banana breadish kind of thing going on there. It could be that graham cracker I'm kind of tasting in there with it, mixing it in with that banana note, but this is it's just lovely. Good amount of proof. A little drying. I mean, just a little bit of a drying effect, especially on that second sip. Just a little bit of a drying sensation there. Nothing off-putting. Ooh, there's like a light chocolate to the finish. It's there, but it's very subtle. You just kind of pick it up as it's finishing out. Decent finish on this. It's actually really nice. Nothing overly complex like finish-wise, but it gets the job done, and it does linger on a decent amount. This is just great. And definitely for that $70, $75 range, just a great daily sipper, or I can see this definitely being one that I reach for on a regular basis. Oh, that nose is just, you kind of have to like toasted bourbons, but I do. I gravitate towards toasted bourbons and ryes. I think if you like toasted, this is gonna be a hitter, especially if this starts hitting store shelves on a regular basis. I think this is a great release. Be patient. Don't pay $150, $200, $250. Do not pay that price. This is not a $200 whiskey. It's just a good sipper. There's some great sweetness in here with that nice brown sugar, a little bit of that banana note, light chocolate kind of finish to it, maybe even a little bit of leather, tobacco note kind of mixed in there. I like this. My recommendation is if you can find this for around $70, $75 retail price and you like toasted whiskeys, this is definitely a buy. So if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider. Best things you can do for the channel if you really want to help the channel out is share the video, watch another video, make some comments down below. What do you like? What do you want to see? So until the next video, cheers, y'all.